they don't have their coach. For the West team, those 3 Lady Yellow Jackets, they're going to be feeling very comfortable tonight. They have a coach that they've been with for plenty of years already, and you know, even though this is not as high stakes as maybe a state finals game, they're still going to be trying their best knowing that their coach is sitting on the sidelines.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun game. I mean, this isn't a game that everyone takes too seriously. It's not, you know, that important. But you also want to win for that kind of that bragging rights reason. But we're going to take a small break here. We've got about 2.5 minutes until we have the opening set here on Suncom Media.
Thank you to our Glen Sane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glen Sane for 70 years.
Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
And we welcome you back here to Jonesboro High School for the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic here, the all-star game here in Northeast Arkansas. Some amazing players from both sides, Ethan. It's going to be a fun one, man. I mean, it doesn't get better than this. And we talked about it. Just even the best players in Northeast Arkansas, but these are some of the best players in Arkansas.
The majority of the teams on both sides of the court, you know, were state-bound teams that went to their respective state tournaments and placed very, very well. Some of them even winning, like we mentioned earlier. There's a lot of competition, especially, you know, being here at Jonesboro. This is a legendary high school, a big 6A contender in almost every single sport, including volleyball. And we're going to see everybody go head-to-head here tonight.
Yeah, this is going to be a big senior event. All the players from both squads, the West team and the East team, are all seniors for their respected schools. So for some of these players, there's actually a lot of college commits for both teams, but some of these players, this is going to be the last time that they touch a volleyball. So we're going to take another small break here before we start out the first set here of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic here on Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance.
Think you have a brake problem? Do you hear a grinding or squeaking noise? Or does your steering wheel shake and shimmy when you apply the brakes? Worse, your vehicle doesn't stop when you need it to? If so, Gateway Tire will do a complete brake inspection at no charge, as in free. And if you do need brake service, you'll get $20 off per axle.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance for you.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990. 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Health Care. Solutions for your home health care needs.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glensane for 70 years.
Pac-Mail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Mail, Tim, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Pac-Mail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Pac-Mail, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Mail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Pac-Mail.
We welcome you back to Jonesboro High School for the 18th Annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic. Before we do the opening lineups, we're going to recognize Miss Woods and her husband's legacy here at Jonesboro High School. As I do the in-house introductions, everyone here from Suncom Media, we want to just give a huge shout out to Renell Woods, an absolute legend here in Northeast Arkansas. So 17 years ago, him and a small group of coaches founded this tournament, this game here, this All-Star game. So Renell Woods, just shout out to him. So it's so sad of his passing, but he's a legend here in Northeast Arkansas. He's done amazing things. Coached here at Jonesboro for several years, but the things that he did for the volleyball players here in Northeast Arkansas, just can't thank him enough. So rest in peace to Mr. Renell Woods. Everyone here at Suncom Media, we have so much respect for him, and really just everyone here in Northeast Arkansas does.
Well, without him, me and you wouldn't be sitting here right now, about to call some of the best volleyball players in the state that are college committed, ready to play on a high level, and we wouldn't get to witness that. So we thank him for that.
I think 17 years ago, Mr. Woods realized that just how good the NEA volleyball area in the community here is just realize how many athletes really come out of Northeast Arkansas for the sport of volleyball. So I think Mr. Woods recognized that 17 years ago. That's why he founded this today, and it's still going strong. It's still gonna go strong for many, many years to come.
It's always a blast to see some of the best athletes out there, and the Northeast, has a lot of great talent coming out of it, not just in volleyball, but in every single sport.
Yes.
But getting to recognize these players that we're about to see in action in a few moments, it's really a special experience. This and, all the other, classic tournaments that happen at the end of the year where you get to see the seniors that have worked hard all year long. You get to see what all their hard work has led up to when they get paired with some of their peers, some of maybe their rivals.
Yes, that's very true. And this Queens of the Hardwood, this is going to go on for many, many years to come. So just really, it's awesome that these volleyball players get to have their own all-star game. Because, a lot of these players, they're not going to be invited by the AAA to go out to do the main all-star game over at University of Central Arkansas. So they get to play this one, though, and that's fun for them. So the introductions for both sides here. The East team being introduced right now. It's going to be a fun one. I noticed Chloe Rodriguez is not in her uniform, so I know she had a bad shoulder injury during kind of towards the end of basketball season this year, so she's not looking like she's going to play tonight, but she's still going to be there on courtside cheering on for her team.
She actually has a torn labrum in her shoulder. She tried to play through it a little bit in the basketball season, but then near the playoffs just couldn't, because that injury was so severe. But, even though she will not be playing tonight, still good to see her out here. Obviously, a great volleyball player committed currently to Northwest Mississippi and, recovering, getting better to play in that college in this upcoming college volleyball season.
And Chloe Rodriguez, she's an athlete that I can see her playing, small division level college for her first 2 years of eligibility, and then I could see her going to a Division I program and being a success. Coach Rodriguez was her coach and her mother, so her whole time playing volleyball. So really, she's been taught so well about the sport of volleyball. She's going to do great over at Northwestern. And we talk about some other commits too. Evan Paulsgrove and Cassidy King, both committed to Frontier Community College, is it?
Yes. In Illinois.
Oh, wow. That's farther away than I thought it was. So,
but I'm sure we're about to see it in a few moments. Their dynamic is one to watch for sure. And not only will you see that here tonight, if you're paying attention to Frontier Community College, you'll get to see it next year as well.
That's very true. So, starting out here, the opening set for the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood All-Star Game.
This is just all these athletes. This is their moment to shine. This is what the year has all led up to. It's more, the state tournament is more of the final chapter. This is more of an epilogue, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
But it's still their moment.
Opening tip-off. We've got Maggie Miller of Marion. First opening serve is good. Big kill attempt.
You can see it on all their faces from the East, even though, they just lost a point, still laughing, just happy to be here.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's what it's all about with these all-star games. It's not, it's not that serious of a competition, but, you still want to get that bragging right win for your respected side. Big kill attempt coming up is, that one is good. So the point will go over to the west side. A 2-0 start here as Evan Paulsgrove will sub in for Callie Curtis. Big kill attempt from Party. Goes just outside, so West will pick up another point here.
And you mentioned the bragging rights that comes with this. A lot of these players very familiar with each other, know each other very well, big rivalry matchup.
Yeah, a lot of them are also best friends outside of their respected schools as well. Kill coming up for Bree Party. Party an all-conference, all-state And I believe she actually will be participating in the AAA All-Star game later, I believe later this month or later next month.
Also, in this class of 2025 is ranked second in the state of Arkansas overall.
Oh, yeah. I don't doubt that one bit. Good kill attempt. Able to keep it alive. That one goes off the top of the net, and it will count a point for the East squad. So 3-2 here.
A nice look that time from Annika Wilbanks of Valley View.
That Valley View team, they're so well known for the sport of volleyball. Multiple state championships. Set up for Evan Posgrove. She's known so well for that. Party will try to hit it over. Keeping it alive. Ball still in succession. Big kill attempt, and it's good.
Again, Annika Wilbanks, 2 great plays back-to-back. You can really, but also Evan Posgrove with that spike there, you can just see the power she puts behind the ball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so many good athletes on both of these teams. So really, this All-Star game could be anyone's game. As we got a tied ball game here, or excuse me, a 1-point lead for the East team. It's their first lead of the night. It's the net, so point will go over to West. Some substitutions. We'll have Berkeley Brewer sub into the game, and as well as Cassidy King. Berkeley with the serve. Setting up for a big kill attempt from Bree Party. They're able to save that one, keep the ball alive. What a dig that time. Able to get that one over in a big touch. And East is looking really good so far here, Ethan.
Hope Huckabee from Jonesboro not able to save it that time. Just tripped a little bit.
Big succession, though. Big rally from both of those teams. Big setup. Big kill that time.
Bryn Beck, a player that we've seen all year for Jonesboro. A lot of kill attempts. Has some power behind the ball. But so do most of the players on the floor. As you mentioned, it's so much competition in this game so far.
Some of the best of the best in Northeast right here. Big kill attempt. Set it up over to Evan Posgrove. Posgrove will get the... Can she? Yes, she will get the kill on that one.
Bree Party tried to save it. You saw a little bit of what we were talking about earlier. You know, it's a little bit of a state finals matchup, for the third time as we've seen this 24-25 season.
Yeah, definitely a 4A rematch between the Wynn players and the Brooklyn players. 2 NEA teams going to the 4A state championship. Berkeley with the dig attempt will be no good, so the point will go over to the East squad in a 6-6 game.
You know, you can feel tensions rising a little bit between these Brooklyn Wynn players. You know, both of them, Brooklyn wanting to continue their reign over the Yellow Jackets. The Yellow Jackets wanting to come back in this matchup.
Trying to get maybe a little bit of a get back. King, the Frontier College commit, will get the kill.
Mahal dove for it, couldn't get there in time.
And Posgrove will sub out of the ball game, and her good friend Callie Curtis will sub in. That serves good. Big setup. Big kill that time.
That one was Brooklyn Balder. Not only is she committed to SF Austin for volleyball, but beach volleyball.
Oh, wow. Beach volleyball is a big sport, and especially at Division I level. Serve is good there. And they try to get that one to go. Almost kind of a dig attempt there. He's going to go out of bounds, so 8-7 is the lead now for East. That one hits the top of the net. It's still going to count, though, as it goes on the other side. So now East will have a 9-7 lead over the West All-Stars. Big kill attempt. Nice dig that time. Try to dump that one over there, Ethan. Butler now with a huge kill.
You can see, as we were talking about earlier, some multiple sport athletes on the floor. Maya Butler, committed to play women's basketball at Harding University, also a great volleyball player.
A 10-7 lead now for the West team. West team, they've been on a roll here as the West will finally get a bucket there. Or East, excuse me, will finally get a bucket.
Seeing some of the players in the Jonesboro area. You got Jonesboro, one of them, one Brooklyn player, and two West Side players.
Point for the East squad there. 11-8. West will still lead East here. Nice serve that time. Party able to keep that one alive. Big setup coming up. That one goes out of bounds, so West team will pick up another point there.
Huckabee, at the end of that play, grabbing that right wrist a little bit. Definitely hit it against the net.
You got to be careful of the net. Nice dig from Callie Curtis that time. Big kill attempt, still alive though. Party. Nice setup that time. Ball still in succession. Can she get it a third time? Finally, she'll get the kill on that one.
Third time's going to be the charm for Huckabee. Jonesboro, a team that went all the way to the semifinals of the 6A state tournament earlier in November. You can see Huckabee, a big part of that. You can see it on the floor tonight, even though she's not with her regular team.
11-10 lead right now for the West team. West team, they've been doing really, really good as this first set's moved on. As we will finally have a tied ball game back now, 11-11.
A nice, save from Wilbanks that time, just couldn't quite complete the play.
Nice dig from Party. Big setup, massive kill. Callie keeping it alive. Big kill, it will be inside, so West will pick up a point there, will retake the lead.
Balder again, not only a powerful, player, but able to get looks, find gaps in the defense.
Big setup. They'll get that one once again. Tied ball game back here once again, 12-12. East with the serve. And goes over a little too far, so West will pick up the point and will get the ball back. Wow, what a dunk that time, man.
Carradine, really just showing off there. She's the only player here for the Nettleton Lady Raiders, but, man.
That was an impressive play that time. Evan, will it stay? They will count it, so Cosgrove will get another kill that time. A retained possession with the 1-point lead.
Cassidy King and Berkeley Brewer checking in for the Lady Warriors.
Berkeley's service good. They got to get that one over. They do. Big setup. Evan wanted the dump over. Big kill attempt. Ball still in succession. Huge kill. They're able to another dig. It will go out of bounds. They almost got that one. It just barely goes out of bounds, though, so they'll pick up another point, and we'll get the ball back there. Great job from Bree Party.
Emma Hall going to check in to serve for Wilbanks.
Big setup. That one is in bounds. So another kill for the East team. Look at Party. Quick kill. Did that all season long for Wynn. Led her team to the state championship this year.
You can really see her talent on the floor and, proving why she was on the USA Nationals team.
Yeah, Bree Party, such an amazing athlete here in Northeast Arkansas. Big kill, big dig attempt, and will be no good. Will go out, so West will lead the East team 17-14 here in the first set. Big kill over to Evan Posgrove. Posgrove will get the kill. That's our fourth kill.
Posgrove and Party going head-to-head there.
Yeah, just like they did in the state championship, man. Evan Posgrove now up for the serve. Huge kill, and what a dig from Berkeley. They got to get it over. Now to Cassidy King. Ooh. It's coming near us. Point will go towards the East team that time.
A nice dig that time from Emma Hall. They just couldn't quite complete it. You saw that Bowder was trying to get there, but just couldn't get it over the net in time.
Yeah, huge succession that time between both squads. Big setup. Keeping it alive. Big dig attempt. We'll go out of bounds once again over the West team. We've got a tied ball game, 17-17 now. It's been back and forth here in this first set, Ethan.
I think you can tell, like you said, both teams want bragging rights.
That one going over just a little bit too far for Posgrove. So the point will go back towards, or back for the West All-Star team. They'll be back up to serve. Butler's back in the game, too, for the West team as well. I got to get that one over. What a dig. They tried to dump that one over, Ethan. Now it's King with the kill. Ball still alive. Wow. What a play that time from both teams.
Watching high-level senior players that are going to college to play volleyball on the same team makes you wonder, what would it be like if all these players were on the same team in high school?
It definitely feels like this East team practiced a little bit for sure. Big kill. Get that one over. Ball still alive here. Big setup. No, they'll dump it over and it will work.
You saw Montgomery try to get it there, but just wasn't able to.
So 19-18 here. First team to 25 will win the set. Got to win at least 3 sets. Huge setup. That one's out, though. So West will be the first team to reach 20 points here in this first set, Ethan.
We mentioned, a lot of these players know each other, but most of these players coming from the Jonesboro, Paragould area, there's a big, talent pool in this Northeast area, and you can see that.
It's such a huge town, Jonesboro is, and all the surrounding schools, big schools. I mean, these aren't just little small, 1, 2A schools. Majority of the schools here in Northeast Arkansas, especially in the Jonesboro area, are 4A and above. Butler tries to get the dump, and it will work.
Butler got that massive height advantage. You see that in all the sports she plays.
And we talked about my Butler, man. Harding University commit led GCT to a state championship in basketball this year. They took a tough loss against Farmington, though. That Farmington team is one of the best teams in Arkansas. But my Butler's going to go down as a legend, at least in GCT history, as East will get the point back for that one. So 21-19 now.
The player that's really stood out to me so far is Huckabee for Jonesboro, number 15. She has just had such great looks so far, and you would think she's playing a playoff game.
Yeah, no, she's a dominant player. It serves good. They got to get it over. They tap it. Nice job from Izzy. Party is yet to come out of this game. Butler with the dump over. Look at Butler, man. She's so tall. Keeping it alive, but Butler, though, great defense from the East team. West will finally get the point that time, back up to serve. And Izzy Wolf not getting the greatest touch on it that time. And we will have a timeout from the East team. So we're going to take a small break. West leads East 22-19 here in the opening set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic. And we welcome you back here to the Queens of the Hardwood All-Star Game. Live here on Suncom Media, campus of Jonesboro High School. It's 23-20. West leads East right now. And this West team, they've been connecting on all points in this ball game so far, especially in this opening set. Big setup coming up for Bree Party, the All-State All-Conference.
Addie Montgomery had the duck there. It looked like it was going right for her face.
And we've got set point here. West with a 4-point lead over the East team here in this first set. West just needs one more point to cancel out this set here. Set up. Keeping it alive is West. Party with a huge kill. And that is the first set. West will take the first set over the East All-Stars 25-20. We're going to take another small break here. Get ready for the second set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic, presented to you by Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance.
Think you have a brake problem? Do you hear a grinding or squeaking noise? Or does your steering wheel shake and shimmy when you apply the brakes? Worse, your vehicle doesn't stop when you need it to? If so, Gateway Tire will do a complete brake inspection at no charge, as in free. And if you do need brake service, you'll get $20 off per axle.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance for you.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
We welcome you back to Jonesboro's Activity Gym here on the campus of Jonesboro High School for the start of the second set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic here. It was the West team that took that first set, Ethan 25-20 as we go into the second set. East, they got to change some things up, man, because, you know, they've got just as many good athletes as this West team does.
Something I'm noticing, you know, the East team switching it up a little bit here. They do not have two players of the same school out here, and same thing with the West. They've been switching it up a little bit. The only thing, you know, that is different, you know, two Highland players.
Yeah, basically a fresh set of players here.
Some players that we haven't seen yet, which is exciting. We get to see, you know, them show their skills after that intense first set.
I believe Hope Huckabee up for the serve. Mackenzie Hicks was up for the serve there for the East team. Izzy Wolf with a big kill attempt. She'll get that one.
You know, an advantage that the East team has right now, you know, there's not a lot of pressure. They don't have, you know, players that they're used to being around every single day on the floor with them.
Mm-hmm. Neither with coaches as well, that pressure. They got to save that one. This one's going to go into the stand. So 1-1 here. West will get the ball back.
McCants tried to save it with that right hand, but wasn't able to.
Now the West team will be back to serve. A tied ball game here in the second set. That one going over too far, so East will get the point there, and we'll have the serve back. Jenny McChance now up to serve for the East All-Stars. That one going too far back as well, so they'll trade points there. 2-2 now the score. West will have it back. Party's going to come back into the game. She played that entire first set, Ethan. She quickly will come back into the game.
Well, you know, they know who Bree Party is, obviously, and what kind of athlete she is. And even in a game such as this, where it's not maybe the most high stakes, you can still see her talent on full display.
Oh, for sure. West will take the point there, and we'll have the ball back here. 3-2 now here in the second set. West, they just need to win 2 more sets to win this All-Star game. Keeping it alive here. They're going to have a huge setup. Curtis almost got the kill attempt. Try to dump it over. Nice dig. Double dig. 30 digs is no good.
You know, even though they didn't take that point, the East, you can see their chemistry sort of starting to come out, you know. Mm-hmm. They're helping each other where they need to, and they're letting, you know, the other players go whenever they need to as well.
West team, though, they still have the lead so far. That was a huge dig attempt. I'll have to set up. Nice dig that time. Wolf sets it up. Ball still in succession here. Party gets that one to go over. Curtis now with the kill attempt, no good. Party with the dump over. Ball still alive here. Wolf now, she'll dump it. They keep it alive. What a succession here, Ethan. Wow. Party trying to dump it over. East keeps it alive. Back and forth here. Nice block that time from Wolf. Wow. Yeah, too many hits there. And what a succession that time, Ethan. East, they did everything they could there that time.
Hicks maybe thought she could escape the call. It got kind of on the net, kind of on her hand. Hit it again, thought maybe she had it, but wasn't able to.
So 5-2 is the score here. West looking really good here in this all-star game. Nice dump over from Callie Curtis that time.
Going to be underhanded instead of overhanded that time.
Curtis, who was an outside hitter for the Brooklyn Lady Bearcats, a 3-time state volleyball champion.
Well, you could really say that about all these Lady Bearcats, though.
Oh, yeah, they're all 3-time state champions. Huge kill attempt, going to go too far out, though, and going to go outside, out of bounds there. So East will have the ball back here. 5-4 is the score. West with a 1-point lead. LaRose serves good. Izzy Wolf with a big kill attempt. That one goes outside as well. A lot of kills going too far out of bounds and counting against them. 6-4 is the score here now. Big setup. Nice dump over. What a play that time from the East team. 2 saves there. Big kill attempt and a huge block from Party. But we'll go out of bounds on Bree Party, so the East squad will pick up the points that time.
Really what set the East up for that point was Izzy Wolf. Great defense.
Yeah, no, she got that huge block there that time. As you see, Coach Montgomery, a legendary coach for Westside. Her final year was this year.
Also was Wolf's coach in the regular season.
Yeah, Westside able to make the 4A state tournament this year. So they had a solid season.
This East team, every single player from a different division except for the 2 4A players out there too. So not only players that, don't see each other too often, but also in completely separate divisions.
Yeah, they literally don't play at all.
And an ace that time.
So East finally will take the lead over the West team now. Still serving Watson with the serve. Watson's serve is good there. Big setup for Bree Party. We'll set it up over to Curtis now. Curtis with a huge kill attempt. They got to get it over, and they can't. So points will go back towards the East team. Good attempt anyway from that West team there. Watson's serve is good. Set up for Bree Party. Party. That one's no good. Curtis will get it over. Big block that time. And what a block from the East team there.
They've done such a great job so far. Just, their chemistry, you can tell it's really starting to come out. I think in the first set you saw the West team with more chemistry, but the East has really brought it back.
Yeah, East is really starting to pick it up here in this second set. Yeah, good attempt anyways, and that was going to be a tough one to get.
LaRose couldn't get there that time. Was on an island all by herself, but
that wasn't
able to.
That would have been a tough dig if she was able to get that one. West will have the ball back here, down by 2, 7-9. Oh, wow. Getting it over the net after one touch. Big block once again. That's the second time they did that.
You can see Beck and Curtis, that duo at the net, they've been unstoppable so far together.
Now, East team is really starting to pick it up here. We've got Callie Curtis up to serve. That one going too far out to the left and out of bounds. Point will go to the West team. Oh, get the ball back here, Ethan.
as we see some substitutions between both teams.
Been a very close second set here.
Also, some of these players have played in this gym before, not only in the regular season, but there was also a Jonesboro play day here where a few of these guys took place and maybe didn't play Jonesboro, but were here.
A little bit of miscommunication from the East All-Star team that time. Will cost them the point. So tied ball game once again, 10-10 here. West with the serve. Big setup, kill attempt coming. They will get the kill.
That one was from Beck. She'll come out of the game for Brewer, but really a powerful, powerful player.
Yeah, her and Curtis had some amazing blocks earlier in this set. Yeah, not able to get that dig. Berkeley Brewer couldn't get that one.
Something about this Brooklyn squad that, I'm noticing in relation to earlier in the season, always smiling even if they lost the point, which is something they had all the way up until the state finals.
I mean, that's kind of what Coach Rodriguez kind of drilled in their head, to just stay positive even under times in distress and worry. Always, one of the most positive teams I've had the pleasure of ever calling a game for. That Brooklyn team so well over the last couple of years. 1-point game now. East leads West. Big dig that time for Izzy Wolf, keeping it alive for her team. Big kill attempt. Berkeley Brewer keeps it alive. Big kill now. That one's a huge block. They got to get this one over. Ball still in succession here. Berkeley trying to save it. Izzy Wolf, and that one almost took my head out.
What a sequence, Alex, that ended with us almost playing in the volleyball game.
Man, my light just flashed before my eyes there.
Went right across our desk.
The monitor's good. Everything's good. That was a close call.
We got to see up close and personal how powerful some of these players are.
I almost got a block attempt there. They able to get that block that time. West team will pick up another point, 13-12 now. Dig attempt, no good. Great effort anyways from a chance there. And we're going to see a timeout from the East team. They are down by 2 here, 14-12 here in the second set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Suncom Media.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glensane for 70 years.
Hackbell Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Hackbell Tip, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Packmail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, hack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Packmail, we can do all that and more.
Hackbell Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive at Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Packmail.
And we welcome you back here for the Queens of the Hardwood Classic here in the second set. Is a 2-point lead for the West All-Stars here. Big kill attempt. Nice dig that time, but it will go out of bounds. Love the hustle play, though.
That one, McPherson, she tried to get it. Emma Hall, her spike was too powerful.
Yeah, that was a very, very powerful kill there. Setting that one up, a little bit of miscommunication. Wolf gets it over, though. Setup coming up for West. Keeping the ball alive. Yeah, that one, though, not getting the greatest touch on it. So The ball and the point will go to the West All-Stars here.
Once it already gets past your hand and it's almost under the net, there's really nothing you can do in that situation if you're McPherson.
Especially when you're already 2 touches in, and that second touch wasn't, kind of the setup touch that you needed. Big block that will turn into a point that time.
That one, Harden, the only player here for Batesville today.
Yeah, Dee Harden, the middle back for the Batesville Lady Pioneers, gets a huge point there for that block. 17-12's the score. West picking it up now once again. Great point that time for East, though.
A good look from Hicks to know that, nobody on that team, had time to get there.
Mm-hmm. Chance, serve is good. Big setup for Dee Harden. It's over to Callie Curtis is good. Yeah, that one, just a little bit too much power behind that one. That one going out of bounds, so East will pick up the point and get the ball back. Cheney's serve is good once again. Got to get the setup. Big setup over to Callie Curtis. Her kill is no good. That one will go out, and East will get the point there.
Going to be caught by a crowd member. They tried to save it. Fiona Echeverria and Dee Harden couldn't get there in time.
Cheney back up to serve. Cheney actually played libero for Southside this year.
Also just came off of the 4A state tournament in basketball.
Oh, yes. Harden now up to serve. That was a great serve from Harden that time. Nice dump over. Party saves it there that time. She'll get that touch, trying to dump it over. Now big. That's a huge dump for Izzy Wolf. Wolf will get the point for her squad.
Izzy Wolf for this East team. She has just been on tonight.
Yeah, Izzy Wolf, phenomenal player for Westside. Even a great basketball player as well. Substitutions, Evan Posgrove's back into the ball game. Only down by 2 is East here. Still got plenty of room to try to come back here in the second set. West leads them 1-0. Wow, keeping that one alive. Wolf dumps it over. Party now with the kill. Big setup. Now it's over to Curtis. Curtis's shot is blocked. And a big-time defensive effort from Bree Party.
The double play of her getting the kill, then that block. Just a nice play all around. Also, having her teammate Emma Hall right next to her shows her a little bit more security.
Yeah, Bree Party, she was definitely happy about that block. Wow, they didn't get the greatest touch on that one. Beck tried to get that one to go over, not going to work. So West reaching 20 points once again. That 20-point mark. Good sign for any team. Big setup. Cheney keeping it alive, and they try to get that one to touch back over. Not going to work, though. Good attempt from Emma Hall that time.
But yet again, Wolf able to get there in time. Didn't necessarily block it, but I'm also sure the pressure of her being right there ready didn't help.
Watson's serve is good. Big kill attempt. More of a dump than a kill there. Great job from Beck that time. Big kill attempt for her.
Something I noticed about the Jonesboro players from seeing them here and in the regular season, just a team that is built on getting good looks, knowing when to find gaps in the defense.
Watson once again up to serve. Serve is good. Set up. It's going to be Hall trying to get the kill. Bree Party almost got the block that time, but it's going to count against her and her team, so East will get the ball back with the point. Down by 1 now. And we have a timeout from the West All-Stars. West leads the East by 1 point as they lead by 1 set as well. It's the Queens of the Hardwood Classic here on Suncom Media.
Hackmail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Hackmail Tip, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Hackmail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Hackmail, we can do all that and more.
Hackmail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Hackmail.
It's hard to get to the top.
At a 1-point game, West leads the East right now. Big kill attempt from Beck is no good. Now Hall's trying to try to get it over. Curtis saving it. Evan will get the touch over. Trying to dump that one over. Ball still in succession. Watson. Hall with a dump. It will stay inside as well. We'll make it 21-19 here.
I think something that shows a strong volleyball player is not only their ability to put force behind the ball, but also knowing when to hang back. You know, Hall there just tapped it over, able to get the point.
It's 21-19 here. West has looked really good in this game, but East has really started to pick it up here in the second set. Big kill attempt. Curtis dumping it over. Ball still alive here. Watson set up over to Callie Curtis. Ball still going here. Big kill attempt will hit the top of the net and will roll out. So the point will go to the East squad.
The East, you know, 1-point game. They're trying to bring it back. You can see the pressure rising. You know, tensions are high.
Yeah, finally able to make it to that 20-point mark, and that ball will go out of bounds. So East will get the ball back once again with the point. So we've got a tie ball game here in the second set. Big setup. Huge kill. It will stay in bounds, so West will get the point there. Cosgrove gets the touch on it. Big setup. Beck will get that one to go. A huge kill for her. A tied ball game once again here. 22-22.
This could get interesting.
Berkeley Brewer up to serve here. It's the top of the net. Will stay in bounds for him.
Echeverria not able to get there in time.
Brewer back to serve. That one goes over. Set up. Watson will set that one up. Big block will go out of bounds once again. So set point for the East All-Stars here. 24-22 now. East looking to try to tie up this ball game here. And they won't save that one, so East will take the second set here. It is a 1-1 ball game here as East will beat the West All-Stars there in that second set, 25-22. Stay tuned for the third set here of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic, presented to you by Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
Welcome you back here to the Jonesboro Activity Gym for the third set of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Class. We've got a tied series right now, 1-1. Both teams, both teams had a really impressive second set. The East All-Stars really started to pick it up there in the second set, beating West there. So we head into this third set here. Who's going to take the lead here?
I think we could see it go to 5, to be honest. Both teams, in the beginning, I feel like we're just playing for fun, getting to play with people that they haven't normally played with. But as it's gone on.
It's been competitive, though.
Yeah, as it's gone on, this team chemistry has been boiling up from both teams. They both are, I think now in the phase of being competitive, and I think it's only gonna get more competitive from here.
We head in to start out this third set. A lot of the players who actually originally played in that first set are back out here on the court. Got the senior official talking to somebody up here at the scores table, trying to get everything set up and ready. Dee Harden having a good time. I'm not sure why we've got a delay in game.
As we set up for the third set, though, you can see both teams trying to debate how they, further their lead in this matchup.
I think the senior official was debating who actually gets the ball here in this to start out this third set, and it will be the West All-Stars that will have the opening spot here. Big setup. That one will touch the ground before they can get it back over on the net, so East will pick up the point here.
I believe that was a communication error of some kind because there wasn't a player there.
Yeah. That serves good. Setting it up. Butler with the dump over. And not able to get that one in time. Good attempt from Montgomery. But West will tie the game up here. Big serve. Butler with the easy dump over. Butler, we talked about her skills as a basketball athlete, man. She's underrated in volleyball, man. The height that she has, man, great blocking ability as well. That one just too far over, so East will get the point there that time.
Both teams, obviously filled with seniors in high school, but I think right now we're seeing a bit of a college performance from a lot of these players. A lot of them committed to go play for universities, and you can see that.
Well, they got to get ready. None of them are playing at a Division I level, but there are some athletes on this court right now that I think eventually will be playing at a Division I level for volleyball. As East will get the point once again. 3-1's the score. At 3-2 here now.
We're going to see Lavelle back in the game for Wynn, up to serve.
Serves good, and no one even tried to touch it on the East team. West will get the point there. So a huge ace that time from the West All-Stars. Set up, King. No good on the kill attempt there. Big dig. Ball still in succession. Set up over to Evan Posgrove. Posgrove gets a great touch on it and will end up going out of bounds over on the West team. So they will pick up the point there. 4-3 is the score with the East team back with possession.
You could really see the power of Paulsgrove right there. And she's going to only get better at Frontier Community College.
Oh, that's for sure. Her and Cassidy King as well. Oh, that just hit our top camera up here. You got to be careful, man.
As one of the lady
volleyballs are dangerous.
As one of the Lady Patriots tried to save it. Annika Wilbanks able to get that point for the West.
Love the effort, though. You got to love the effort. 5-3 is the score here. Keeping that one alive. Evan Posgrove with a huge kill. Bree Party now is going to kill it. Keeping this one alive. Ball still in succession. Posgrove gets it over. Party with the setup. And that one's a good kill that time. West will get the point and the ball back.
And that whole sequence and that leading to that point for the West all started with Emma Hall. She was there ready to set it up for Party.
Yeah, I mean, Hall and Party, their team chemistry is unmatched, man. It's kind of like Evan and Chloe for Brooklyn. Nice dig from Berkeley Brewer. Huge kill attempt's going to go just too far out of bounds, though, just outside the box. So West will get another point here, 7-3 now with the ball. Oh, they got a touch on it. I think it was Izzy that ended up actually touching it and will go out of bounds.
Just kind of rolled off of her fingers.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to get a solid grasp on it enough
Yeah.
to set it up for one of her fellow teammates.
And that's just an unfortunate possession there. West will lead 8-3 here. West really having an impressive third set here. Big setup coming. I can feel it. Posgrove with the kill is blocked. They will say it is out of bounds, though, on the West team. So East will pick up the point and the possession back here.
Something to mention, maybe why the team chemistry on the West has been so prominent, but a lot of these players are in the same conference in 5A.
That's very true.
For Nettleton, Valley View.
Yeah, I mean, like Brooklyn, and, you know, I know Brooklyn in the next couple years, they're going to be moving up to 5A for all sports. West gets the point there, 9-4. West will have the ball back as well here.
I mean, you can see that in the entire front line. You got a GCT player, a Nettleton player, and a Valley View player.
Big dig. I can't believe she got that off. Izzy as well getting it over. Try to kill that one, and East will pick up the point.
But you saw, even after that save, Wolf right back on her feet for the block with Huckabee.
Well, I mean, Izzy barely got a hand on it, too. I cannot believe she was able to save that one. Addie Montgomery now for West Side for the East All-Stars.
Her mom, the coach of the East All-Stars today.
Big setup. Ball still alive. They get that one over, and they will count it in bounds. So West will pick up the point. We'll get the ball back here.
West doubling the East All-Stars score.
You see Maya Butler now back in the ball game. A GCT Lady Golden Eagle. Nice dig. Big setup. Ball still alive here. Nice dump over. Keeping it alive, though. They got to get it over. Party does. A little bit of miscommunication. They got one touch left. They do get it over. Ball still alive. And a huge kill, and the East All-Stars will get the point that time. And what a rally that time.
Two players, you know, trying to fight for the ball, but still managing to somehow get it over.
Yeah.
McCants to Montgomery and over for the point.
Yeah, there was a little bit of miscommunication from the East All-Stars there. They were able to keep the ball alive, though, and they have possession back here. Big setup, kill attempt. Nice dig from Montgomery. Set up for Butler. Butler with a nice, just a tap on it to get that point for her team.
Kind of faked out the players on the East, you know, made it look like maybe she was going up for a big swing at the ball and just, you know, touched it over.
Kind of faked me out. I thought she was going for the kill attempt. That one going to go out of bounds, a little bit too far to her right that time. West will pick up the point, 11-6 now, back with the ball. West All-Stars, they'll be in a great position if they're able to win this third set. They get the point back there once again. It's tough if you're down 2-1 in a ball game.
The entire West team on their feet cheering, the entire bench.
Yeah, no, they brought the energy. Huge kill is good. Brooklyn Brawler, outside hitter with a huge point, and we've got a timeout called by the East All-Stars. West leads them 14-6 here on Suncom Media.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance.
Think you have a brake problem? Do you hear a grinding or squeaking noise? Or does your steering wheel shake and shimmy when you apply the brakes? Worse, your vehicle doesn't stop when you need it to? If so, Gateway Tire will do a complete brake inspection at no charge, as in free. And if you do need brake service, you'll get $20 off per axle.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance for you.
Welcome you back to the third set of the 18th Annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic here on Suncom Media. As that serve will hit the top of the net, so the point and ball will go back towards the East All-Stars.
Both teams have just been very, very consistent. Not one of these teams has dominated the entire time. I believe this is the biggest lead that we've seen so far by either team.
Substitution for East All-Stars. Evan Posgrove back into the ball game, a three-time state volleyball champion. Big setup over to Evan Posgrove, and Posgrove not getting the greatest touch on the kill attempt will hit the net, so West will get the ball back here. So West with a sizable lead so far over the East All-Stars here in this third set. That ace attempt going a little bit too far over, so East will have the ball back here.
Balder had the right idea, just couldn't connect on the play.
Great serve from Berkeley Brewer. Able to get that one to go over. Bree Party with a tough kill attempt. Second time to try. It's blocked, though. Ball's still alive. Nice dump over. East keeping it to go. Cassidy King with a huge kill attempt. That one going back right towards Cassidy. Now Evan Posgrove's got to get it over. She does. Ball still going here. Huge kill attempt. They got to dig it. King now, can she get it over? She hits the net, so the ball and point will be for the West All-Stars.
Even if she was able to get it over the net, the height advantage that they have with Bree Party and Maya Butler on that front line.
I want to know Bree Party's her vertical jump, man, because she might be able to dunk a basketball. She can jump up so high. Nice setup. Beck had a great hand on it, but a nice block that time.
Carradine and Wilbanks there at the net, just knowing exactly what to do.
Yeah. Cassidy King with a huge kill.
We're going to see it over to the scores table for the third time tonight.
We got to be careful, man. 17-9 is the score here. West with they're really starting to get a sizable lead over East right now. Bree Party with a nice dump over, and that one will be good for them.
We were talking about it earlier. Some of the players on the floor, double sport athletes. Bree Party, though, despite being so good at volleyball, a triple sport athlete. She's currently in the midst of a soccer season.
Oh, wow. Yeah, not the greatest touch that time, and it will hit the net, so the point will go for the West team here. 19-9, a 10-point lead for the West All-Stars. Setting that one up. Nice dig. Will hit the ground, though, before it will technically count as a dig. So a 9-point lead here for the West All-Stars. Her serve's good. Big setup. Hits the top of the net. Will roll in and will count for the point. So West will finally reach that 20-point mark here.
They double the East in points right now.
Yeah, it was a really close first and second set here. This third set, not as close. What a dig attempt. Still will go out of bounds on them, so the point will count for the East All-Stars.
Despite the West leading by 10, right there, we just saw, the East answer right back. Huckabee wanting to get this third set.
Montgomery up for the serve. Hits the net. Point will go for the West All-Stars. Substitutions for the West team here. Nice setup. Getting that one over. Big setup. Kill attempt is good. What a play that time from Brooklyn.
Balder, even though, had two defenders right there ready for it, still just sent it over and it managed to go.
22-11 is now the score. Big setup once again for Brooklyn. Nice dig attempt from Montgomery, keeping it alive. Ball still in succession. Butler now with a huge kill attempt.
The entire West bench, the entire lineup over there chanting.
They have brought a different type of energy today. 23-11 is now the score after that. Maya Butler, massive kill attempt and not getting the greatest touch on that one once again. So it is set point for West now.
With this West team, you'd think they'd play all regular season together.
That would be a super team. Serve's not going to be good enough, and we'll not able to reach that one over the net. So East will pick up the ball back here and the point. That one goes out of bounds just too far, and that is game point for West. So we'll head into a fourth set here as the West All-Stars lead the East All-Stars 2-1, live here on Suncom Media.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glensane for 70 years.
Hackmail Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Hackmail, Tim, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Packmail can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Packmail, we can do all that and more.
Hackmail Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Don't trust just anybody to do all that. Trust Hackmail.
We welcome you to the fourth set here of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic All-Star Game, brought to you live here on Suncom Media. After that third set there, Ethan, we talked about the first two sets being really, really close. That first set, it was the West team that took it over the East team, 25-20. The second set, the East team took it over the West team, 25-22. And that third set, West beat them 25-12. So huge difference points-wise for the East All-Stars in that third set. So they're one set away from losing this All-Star game.
I think when you have so much talent on the floor, it really does break whatever game you're playing down to its bare fundamentals. Because, you know, it really is all about team dynamic right now. Because on, you know, certain teams there might be star players in high school, but right now everybody's a star player.
Yes.
So it really is just breaking the game down into its core and just seeing, you know, whose dynamic is better.
And sometimes that's one of the hardest things, is especially when playing an all-star game, when everyone on both teams are high-caliber athletes, having to share that spotlight sometimes is not the easiest.
Not only that, but they're also switching positions, you know, every set, you know.
Majority of these players aren't even playing in their actual position.
And also, you know, substitutions, you know, every few
Constant,
plays. It's hard. It's a hard play style to adapt to.
You know, and both of these teams only probably having maybe one, maybe two at the most practices before this game even happened. So not a whole lot of team chemistry that can be built in only a few practices.
I think as far as team chemistry, though, we've really seen the West because, you know, their entire bench forming, you know, lines for handshakes as people sub out of the game.
Well, they brought a significant amount of momentum with their bench. And West picked up that first point there. Ball still alive here. Big kill attempt. Watson with a huge dig. Will go out of bounds, though. Great hustle play, though, from Watson of Crowley's Ridge Academy. She's definitely in this all-star game and part of one of the smallest schools out of all the schools and their athletes that are participating in this all-star game.
I believe the only athlete here that is in a 1A school.
Yes. Yeah, majority of these schools are really 4A and above, besides Manila and CRA.
And Walnut Ridge.
And Walnut
too.
Ridge as well, yes. Watson sets it up for King. King just with a simple dump over. Ball still alive, though. East, they got to get it over. It'll be nice block there that time. Point will go for the East squad, so great job by Cassidy King. Got a hand on that one. Yeah, that wasn't going to hit the ground. So East will get the point once again here. 3-2 now.
Good serve that time for Miller for the Lady Patriots.
Nice dig. All right, get this one to go.
Nice kill that time from McPherson.
East with a 2-point lead right now over the West All-Stars here in this fourth set. Nice setup, though. Able to get that one. Able to keep it alive, though, was Montgomery. Big kill, and that one's good.
That was Fiona Echeverria of Pocahontas.
You know, Pocahontas reaching the state tournament this year.
Multiple 4A state contenders. Westside, Brooklyn, as we mentioned, Wynn.
Pocahontas not only losing, you know, really one-star athlete. So Pocahontas is going to be a team to look out for in Class 4A3 next season.
They're definitely a team on the rise in that 4A3 conference.
East will have the serve here with the 2-point lead over West right now. Set up. Butler trying to dump that one over. She'll get that dump that time. Watson with the setup over to Curtis. Curtis, big kill is good.
Curtis, a player that I'm not too sure. I don't think she's committed anywhere currently.
No.
But if she chooses to continue her career in the sport, she will prosper.
Oh, for sure. Watson setting it up for East there. Beck got a hand on it. Nice setup. Over to Callie, and Butler's going to get the easy block that time. She didn't even have to jump that high.
I was about to say, you know, that height advantage that Butler has, you can see it in all the sports she plays. It's just, it's dominating.
Yeah, and especially in basketball, man. Kind of miscommunication there from the West All-Stars, so East will get the point and the ball back here.
They just didn't really decide who was going to go for it.
Big setup. That's a huge block from Beck and Curtis, who got a hand on it. Lead 8-5 here in this fourth set. Butler, my goodness, what a kill attempt. Ball still alive, though. Huge big attempt from Hall.
The East, you know, after that third set, you know, could have phoned it in, but they've really shown up this fourth.
Yes, they have much more impressive fourth set compared to their third set. Nice block once again from Beck. Beck all over the court here. Curtis has got to get it over. With one touch she does. Nice dig attempt. Big serve or kill, excuse me, and not going to work out either. Hit the top of the net, so East will pick up the point once again and have the ball back here. 11-5 now.
That one again from Beck. Jonesboro, obviously the biggest school here, being the only 6A school. You can see, you know, their competitiveness playing against teams from other states on the floor here.
Butler tried to get that one to dump over. Beck not allowing it to go, though. Set up now for Curtis. Curtis's kill is just outside the box, so West will finally have the ball back here with the point. Setup coming up for East here. Curtis got a hand on it. Curtis's kill is good that time.
Curtis, with that reaction, can tell, you know, she didn't even hit it how she wanted to.
No, she definitely did not have a whole lot of power behind that one. Evan Ponsgrove will sub back into the game. Huge block from Beck and Ponsgrove. They're keeping it alive, though. Evan gets it over. Nice. Wow, Butler got a great hand on it. Dump over. Ball still alive here, though. Huge dig. Set up. Getting that one to go over. Ball still in succession here. Got a great rally here. Ponsgrove, huge kill. Will go out of bounds. But it was the West squad that actually had a hand on it, so East will pick up the point there and the ball back.
What a sequence.
Yeah.
You can tell tensions are rising. You know, their competitiveness as athletes are starting to come out a little bit.
Yes. Been a very competitive, really this whole game has been pretty competitive with how close it's been. Nice dig that time. And that one's going to hit the net, and they double hit it, so.
Well, you know, we saw in the pregame, you know, everybody kind of standing around laughing, you know, seeing familiar faces. But now you don't see that many smiles. They're just in this game, you know, like it's any other regular season game.
Mm-hmm. Set up for Evan Ponsgrove. Ball will go towards the West All-Stars. They'll get the point there as well. Make it 13-8 now. Oh, didn't get the greatest touch on that one. Try to get that one to go over. Point will go for the West All-Stars once again.
Went off the right side of her knuckle there. She was trying to give it a lot of force, but just wasn't able to get it.
I stumped that time. They didn't expect that one, but the West All-Stars did expect that one. And so we've got a timeout called from the East All-Stars. They actually lead the West currently 13-9 here in the fourth set of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic, presented to you by Suncom Media.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
And we continue the fourth set of the 18th annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Suncom Media. Coming to you live from Jonesboro High School and Jonesboro Activities Gym. Huge kill from Cosgrove. They keep it alive, though. And why did the buzzer go off?
I believe they left the clock running from that timeout earlier.
Yeah, they didn't. That wasn't supposed to happen. Did you see that kill from Cosgrove, though, man? And they ended up getting the dig for it as well. Can't believe they kept the ball alive. It's a 3-point game now. Set up. Yeah, great job from the East that time.
The East has still got the lead, but they're going to have to really, really come out to play. This West team, you can tell they're gearing up for a big push.
Yeah, they've got to maintain this lead here. Right? Serve from Montgomery. Evan got a hand on it. That one's, yeah, that's tough. They got to get it over. They got only one more hit. Hit it. Oh, they get that one. It's off the hand of an East player, and Dee Harden's hyped about that play. I thought that one was going to go out on West, actually, but it was, I'm not sure who actually ended up tipping it, though, from the East team. Evan Cosgrove, big kill. Ball still going here. Set up for King. King with a nice dump. Set up for Cosgrove now. Cosgrove wanted to get the simple dump. It ends up hitting the net, so the West team will have the ball back here. It's 15-12 here. Cosgrove with a huge kill, and it will count, as I believe it might have went off the hand of Dee Harden.
Cosgrove, those kill attempts, they're scary. There's a lot of force behind the ball.
East with a 2-point lead right now. 15-13. They will get that one to go as well. So 3-point lead now for the East All-Stars. Great block that time, and we'll count for them. 17-13 now. East really starting to pick up the momentum here. Gets that one service good. Got to get this one to go over. Harden does. Montgomery with a huge play that time. Ball still going here. Watson set up. Big kill. It will stay inside. No. So they counted out of bounds, actually. Point will go towards West there. 17-14 is the score here.
Must have been just outside the line.
Yeah, I thought that they had called that for the East team there. It was barely outside the line there. Good call from the line judge. And they might actually be discussing Here we go. Here we got the serve now. Butler's back in this game as well. Big block from Harden. Will end up going out of bounds. Can't stay inside, but man, great effort from Dede.
That was not even a kill, and it managed to go all the way out.
The block attempt, and there was some power behind that block. 18-14 now is the score. A 4-point lead for the East All-Stars. Nice dig from Montgomery. Callie Curtis with a nice kill.
That three-peat Brooklyn team, man. All those players.
And they were coached so well by Nancy, man. Harden. Oh, nice block. I think King had more of a touch on it than Curtis did. Watson sets up for Callie Curtis. Curtis, kill attempt is good.
Curtis has really just been picking things up for the East here in the fourth set.
So we've got a timeout called by the West All-Stars. East leads them 20-14 here in the fourth set on Suncom Media. Back up here for the fourth set as East All-Stars, they've reached the 20-point mark here. Could they force a fifth set here in this All-Star game? That one goes out of bounds, so they'll pick up the point there.
A nice read that time from Watson. You know, looked like it could have been on the line, but, you know, able to have enough sense. Don't go for this one. It'll be our point.
21-14 is the score here. And Harden not able to get that one to stay alive, so East will pick up the point and have the ball back here. Nice dig attempt, but still will go out of bounds.
And that one's going to be an ace. They've got 2 points until we see a fifth set.
23-14 is the score here. East has really turned it around, especially compared to their third set that they had against the West All-Stars. Big kill attempt. And Watson was going for the save. I think the ball was more towards Callie Curtis that time. So the point and ball will go back towards the West All-Stars. Harden serve is good. Oh, that one goes just out of bounds. So set point now for the East All-Stars.
That West team still on their feet, even though they're losing by 9 right now.
Nice dig. Getting that one to go. Set up, coming back. Nice block from Butler. Butler's probably going to look for another one. They got a hand on it, but it won't matter, and East will take the fourth set. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a fifth set in the NEA All-Star Game go into the Hardwood here on Suncom Media. Stay tuned. It's the fifth set.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance.
Think you have a brake problem? Do you hear a grinding or squeaking noise? Or does your steering wheel shake and shimmy when you apply the brakes? Worse, your vehicle doesn't stop when you need it to? If so, Gateway Tire will do a complete brake inspection at no charge, as in free. And if you do need brake service, you'll get $20 off per axle.
At Gateway Tire, we go the distance for you.
Southern Home Health Care is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare, solutions for your home healthcare needs.
And we welcome you back here on the campus of Jonesboro High School here at the Jonesboro Activity Gym on the campus of Jonesboro High School here. Ethan, we've got a fifth set here in the Queens of the Hardwood All-Star Game. Series is tied 2-2 here, and we've got the best player on the court now for this fifth and final set.
They're wanting to send all the talent out there, ready to go, ready to win this fifth set. Like you said, not as high stakes as maybe a regular season game or the state playoffs, but they are still.
It's starting to feel
here.
High stakes now. At
Absolutely.
this point, we reached the fifth set.
It's still competitive, and I think you can start to see that in the coaching because they're putting a lot of their best talent on the floor right now. Players
honestly,
that are known for winning.
Honestly, I bet neither one of these teams even expected to go to a fifth set. Now that both teams have reached set number 5, this is going to be a very competitive set coming up here.
We're talking about it a little bit off of the mic, but, this fifth set looks like it could be a rematch of the 4A state finals with all the Brooklyn players and the Win Lady Yellow Jackets for the West.
Yeah, this fifth set's going to be very, very competitive here. I'm very curious to see on how both of these teams are going to try to play this one out, how back and forth this game could be, or could it be kind of like a third set that we've seen earlier? I'm sure East is going to really pick it up, though, compared to that third set that they had here. And Callie Curtis not getting the greatest touch there, so West will score first here.
That's not how you want to start things out as the East team. You just came hot off of a set win and giving them the first point immediately.
Yeah, big ace to start out this fifth and final set. Big kill attempt will go outside there, so West will pick up another point and have the ball back here. Big kill, Party keeping that one alive. This ball's still going, and a great dump over that time. West will pick up another point, 3-0 now. Starting out a 3-0 run here.
Great play from Wilbanks that time for the Valley View Lady Blazers.
Ooh, not getting the greatest first touch on that one that time. And we're going to go ahead and see a timeout call by Coach Montgomery of the East All-Stars. West leads them 4-0 to start out this fifth and final set live here on Suncom Media.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glensane for 70 years.
And we're back here. It's the fifth and final set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic on Suncom Media if you're just joining us. And East finally able to get a point here in this fifth set. Evans going to come back into the ball game here. And East finally will serve the ball.
It's going to be Huckabee, which is exactly who you want to serve this. We've seen her all game so far.
Yeah, she's been phenomenal player for Jonesboro all year as well. And East will get the point that time. Nice touch by them.
Both teams really starting to ramp things up.
Yeah, not getting another ace that time for East there. They're only down by one now. they're starting to make a run here in this 5th set. Getting that one to go over. Evans sets it up. King now, great touch on that one. Goes a little bit too far out of bounds, though, so West will finally get another point there.
It was in a bit of an awkward place for King. To me, it looked like she thought it was going to be a little bit farther away. Maybe she'd have a little bit more room to spike it, but, just had to hit it.
Mm-hmm. King, nice dump over. West keeping it alive, though. Party with a big kill. Berkeley can't get to it in time.
That play was all Bree Party.
Yeah, I mean, she's all conference, all state for a reason. Made the state tournament team as well in Class 4A. So King will come out of the ball game, and Izzy Wolf will sub in. That one hits the top of the net, though. Party saves it. Butler with a huge kill is good.
Their entire
that West bench, man.
That bench is, they're bringing it.
Yeah, they have brought tons and tons of energy. Having fun tonight.
Even Cody Ziegler, the coach for the West team, now on her feet as well.
Wow, Evan with a huge kill attempt, and Wolf tried to get the dump over. Is not going to work, though. So West will score. They're up by 4 here. 8-4 is the score.
A nice answer back that time from the West off of that Paulsgrove kill.
It's been a fun, competitive 5th set. Montgomery now Paulsgrove with a huge kill. They're able to keep that one alive. Party now with a huge kill. This Party's in. It is in. Party.
We're starting to see the Party from state.
Yeah, seriously. This is the 4A Party. Wow, what a kill that time. Nice dump over.
That one was Carradine.
Carradine, man. And we got another timeout from the East All-Stars. West leads them 10-4 here in the 5th and final set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Suncom Media.
Pac-Bell Supercenter is your Yes We Do That store. Pac-Bell Tip, what's that all about?
That's right, Trey. Pac-Mel can scan that, copy that, shred that, return that, design that, cut that, print that, pack that, ship that, crate that, freight that, notarize that. Trey, at Pac-Mel, we can do all that and more.
Pac-Bell Supercenter, the Yes We Do That store. 361 Southwest.
Here, Jonesboro Activity Gym. 5th and final set of the Queens of the Hardwood Classic All-Star Game on Suncom Media. If you just joined us, this has been an electric 5th set as Bree Party will get another kill.
I know I said it before, but I'm going to say it again. This is Bree Party from the 4A state tournament.
This is the ability that she was able to do all season long, and then especially kind of, Wynn wasn't supposed to be in the state championship. They weren't. They weren't even favorites to really. They were favorites to reach the semifinals. That was about it, though. Wynn really shocking the world earlier last year in October when they were able to reach the 4A state championship against Brooklyn. And, that Brooklyn team, they had to beat that really good Baptist prep team as well.
This West team, they're on a roll now with Party and Lavelle and Carradine and Wilbanks. They have just really brought it this 5th set.
Well, they put Bree Party back into the game, and that really changed things for them. Oh, Wolf will actually get that block that time.
We mentioned it earlier a bit too, but Wolf, for this East team, been all over the floor tonight. On defense and offense.
East finally able to pick up a point there, so it is 5-12 now. West still with a sizable lead over the East All-Stars, and the serve is good from the East team. Big setup, kill attempt, no good. Izzy Wolf had a nice block on it, but it will still count. Point is good for West.
Now all the Lady Yellow Jackets in this game. And Mahal back.
Nice job from Montgomery. Now nice setup. Evan Posgrove kill attempt. And wow, she saved it just by a hand. Just barely her hand. Got the dig attempt. Ball still alive. Party. She got the hand. Montgomery barely tipped it with her hand. And West will get the point there.
That save by Lily Lavelle was
incredible.
Something else.
That wasn't even – she went for the dig, didn't even have her hands grasped together. She got top of her hand and saved it. Kept the ball alive for her team. What a play. It's been an electric fifth set there. Party with a huge kill attempt will be no good, so East will finally get the ball back. Beck gets it over. Nick set up. Party. Yeah, watch out.
Bree Party yet again.
And that is game. They reach point number 15 in the fifth set, so that will end the ball game. The West All-Stars will pick up the win in the Queens of the Hardwood Classic here. I think we're going to cut to a small commercial break. We're going to have a trophy celebration in-house, and we're going to have an interview with number 13, Bree Party, and number 35 of GCT, Mariah Butler, live here next on Suncom Media. We welcome you back here on the campus of Jonesboro High School here at the, well, really brand new Jonesboro Activities Gym here. And as you see right there, we the special athletes here in Northeast Arkansas, medals being given out. And we're going to have a main trophy celebration here. So many good athletes, though, especially from this East team. West ends up picking the win tonight. We'll talk a little bit about this East team. So many good athletes. Really, this was a really fun Queen of the Hardwood Classic.
You know, both teams really just came with a competitive mindset. You know, we saw that in that fifth set. That fifth set was all the West. They absolutely, you know, just brought it. That team dynamic from those three Win Lady Yellow Jackets, even though they don't even have their whole team surrounding them, Lavelle, Hall, and Party especially have dominated. It's just, it was a great showcase for all the talent, you know, that we see here in Northeast Arkansas. Obviously, a lot of great talent, not only as you can see from this, but also in the regular season. Most of these teams, I believe, went to the state tournament, and a lot of them went past the first round.
That's true.
Like we mentioned, Brooklyn and Wynn in the semifinals, both from in the Northeast area. You know, Jonesboro went to the semifinals of their state tournament in 6A. And, you know, we mentioned it, Pocahontas, West Side also were at the state tournament in 4A in Huntsville. You know, both teams just have unbelievable talent.
As the West All-Stars getting their medals and getting their trophy celebrations going on. Talk a little bit about this first set. The West All-Stars, they were able to beat the East team 25-20 in that opening set. We moved on to the second set. The East team really picked it up there. Still really close game, though, 25-22 with the East All-Stars winning that one. That third set, the point difference was a little bit lopsided there, 25-12, West taking that win as well. In the fourth set, it was another lopsided game, but this time in favor of the East All-Stars. They beat them 25-15 in that fourth set, and then the West All-Stars taking it in the fifth and final set to win this All-Star game, Ethan, and get that bragging rights here in Northeast Arkansas.
It was just a really great showcase. You know, their team chemistry was off the charts, not only on the court, but as we mentioned multiple times, the entire lineup was standing on their feet cheering for every single point. It was a great showcase, and a lot of these players very familiar with each other on both teams, but this West team, a lot of 5A contenders that are in not only in the same division of 5A, but in the same conference, very used to each other's playing styles. That definitely helped tonight. But not only that, just the players that, you know, are familiar with each other on the same team. We saw a lot of great dynamics. It wasn't only the Win Lady Yellow Jackets. You saw Annika Wilbanks for Valley View, not only Maya Butler, but, you know, Brooklyn Balder had a great game as well. You know, Carradine, the only recipient from Nettleton, but she had a great game as well.
Go ahead and introduce our first athlete here, Ethan.
Well, we're going to see number 35 for the Greene County Tech Lady Golden Eagles, Maya Butler. Maya Butler, not only a great volleyball athlete, but also a great basketball athlete.
Well, I'll talk about basketball here in a second, but we can talk about this volleyball game. Butler, great win. I mean, how did it feel to really – you're committing to Harding University to play basketball, obviously, as many people know here in Northeast Arkansas, but what did it feel like to come out here one last time and play some volleyball?
It was so fun. These group of girls were all so sweet, and it was just a really good time to get to come out and play one last time with a bunch of girls.
Kind of what did it mean to you to be able to come out here one last time, especially, you know, you got to be with one of your teammates as well, but kind of moving on towards really that incredible basketball season you guys had, reaching all the way to the state championship after hosting it, losing to Farmington at the end there. I mean, that was a tough game no matter what, but really, what did that basketball season mean to you?
It meant the world. I mean, I love all those girls with all of my heart, and just getting to have a great senior season meant a whole lot to me.
What was it like getting to host the state tournament this year and having that home crowd advantage?
It was so fun. I just loved every minute of getting to play on my home court again and again and again. It was awesome.
You got a question for her?
Oh, absolutely. You know, how did that, you know, the entire lineup being on their feet the entire game, how did that, you know, inform your playing style?
It was so good. Energy is a big part of volleyball, and so it was awesome getting to be with a bunch of girls that really prioritize energy and just having fun.
What can you tell us as you get ready for your basketball career at Harding University in Searcy? Tell me, what does it feel like to be a Bison?
I'm just excited for this new journey and to get to play basketball with a bunch of good girls and for a really good program and good coaches.
Well, Butler, thank you so much for joining us out here with the headset here on Suncom Media. We appreciate you so much. Here in just a moment, we're going to have Bree Party on headset as well here. So we'll just take a small commercial break here on Suncom Media.
Thank you to our Glensane family. Thank you for letting us into your home and be a part of your home. Thank you for always taking us on those Sunday drives. Thank you for taking us along for practice and for letting us learn from the best. Thank you for the countless stories we made together. Thank you for trusting Glensane for 70 years.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Jonesboro High School, back up here at the Jonesboro Activities Center, gym. Alex Gallion back alongside Ethan Murphy. In just a moment, we're going to have Bree Party up here on headset. I'm excited to talk to Bree about her volleyball career and just how much of an awesome career that she had for the Win Lady Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, it's going to be very exciting to see what she is able to accomplish in furthering her volleyball career at the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith. I'm sure we'll talk to her about that in a minute. But what a great showcase for the Win Lady Yellow Jackets. You know, we're not able to clinch that 4A state finals win against Brooklyn, but you really saw their dynamic, even with just 3 of them on the floor. You know, not only that, they were in a very comfortable situation, had their very own coach. Cody Ziegler, as you mentioned, going to be at Westside next year.
Yeah, you know, Montgomery retiring. She's moving on from actual coaching. Ziegler now going to be moving from Wynn to Westside. That's a huge change. And with Wynn actually hosting the 4A state tournament next year. So that's going to be interesting to see on how we move on towards that next season. We're still waiting for Bree Party to get up here and join us on the headset. I think she's going to be here in just a second. And here she comes. We've got number 13, Bree Party, a absolute all-star, all-conference, All-State, going to be playing in the AAA All-Star game as well. Party, great game. What can you tell us about it?
Thank you. Like all these girls together over here, like they were just a great group. Everyone was just together so well. Like it was such high energy. It was just high. I don't even know how to explain it. Like it was just an amazing day. For some girls, they're not playing college, so it's just a great day to play your sport you love one last time.
Well, I want to talk about your career. I want to talk about your career at Wynn. Let's be honest, people didn't expect y'all to make the state championship against Brooklyn. And when y'all had already originally lost to Brooklyn in the regional championship, what did it mean to go to Huntsville? And I was there. I covered every single one of y'all's games in that state tournament. Just what did it feel to make that state championship your senior year? What did that mean to you?
Man, our town has been through diversity and stuff, and after the tornado, and so we didn't really – going to Huntsville and making it to the state championship, it meant so much to us in the town. Like, we weren't just playing for us. We were playing for us, our fans, our town, the people behind us. It was just such a great experience. We haven't done it in, 2 decades, so we were just representing our town, doing what we do, love what we do the most.
What can we expect from you at the University of Arkansas at Fort Smith? You're committed to play there, What can we expect?
I'm just going to be doing what I do the most, just playing, giving it my all. I can't wait for my freshman year, getting to meet my new teammates and stuff, just working every day, getting better.
Bria, I want to ask you one last question. What does Wynn Volleyball mean to you?
It means the world to me. Wynn Volleyball is my family. It's a huge part of my life, and I'll carry that for the rest of my life with me. And, it helped me be the person I am today with volleyball, and it helped me not even just with volleyball, but be the person I am today. It's a big part of me.
Well, Bree Party, I appreciate you for joining us here on Suncom Media. We're going to take another small break here, and me and Ethan, we're going to end this show the right way. You've been watching the 18th Annual Queens of the Hardwood Classic, brought to you by Suncom Media. No, you're good.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
Alex Gallion back with Ethan Murphy as well. This has been the 18th Annual Jonesboro Sun Senior Classic. Great interviews, Ethan. What can you tell us and your final thoughts on this awesome All-Star game?
As you mentioned, it was just an awesome matchup. You got to see some of the most talented volleyball players in the state, let's be honest, not just in Northeast, in the state, play here tonight. Their dynamic on the floor was so much fun to witness, and the West team able to outshine the East team, but, went to 5 sets. Any game that goes to 5 sets, you have to know is a competitive game. The East brought it, the West brought it. The West just was able to clinch this one. They also had such great energy, not only their chemistry on the court, but their entire bench up on their feet, every single point, cheering, chanting, and hoping for the win.
Well, Ethan, thank you for joining me on Headset tonight. This has been my first, and mine and yours, first official year with Suncom Media, so I just want to thank the entire Suncom crew, especially Christy and Mike. Garrett, thank you guys so much. Want to thank the school admin of Jonesboro High School and the coaching staff here at Jonesboro High School. Also want to thank the entire team that puts together the Queens of the Hardwood Classic as well. But you've been watching the Queens of the Hardwood Classic on Suncom Media, your choice for quality sports broadcast. For Ethan Murphy and everyone here at Suncom Media, I'm Alex Gallion, and we'll see you on the 27th for the Jonesboro Sun Senior Classic.